All right, guys, last example, and it actually gets harder again. So when I look at these two equations, I don't see matching coefficients. The x's are 5 and -4, and the y's are 8 and 3. Um, I need to make them match again. So I need to think of least common multiple, and I can work with the x's or the y's. I haven't worked with the y's at all yet, so I'm going to do that this time. And I'm thinking 8 and 3, least common multiple would be 24. So I'm going to try to make them match at 24. Well, so that means I'd have to multiply the top equation by 3, because 8 times 3 would be 24. I'm going to multiply everything by 3. Remember, it's like that big distributive problem. The 3 is going to multiply everything. But I'm going to multiply the bottom equation by 8, because I would need to do 8 times this 3y, so that way they're both 24y is what I'm trying to get here. So when I multiply the top equation, the 3 times 5x, I'm going to get 15x. 3 times 8y, I'm going to get 24y. And 3 times 3, I'm going to get 9. Multiply the bottom equation. 8 times -4x is going to be -32x. 8 times the 3y is going to be 24y, which now you see they match. They have matching coefficients. And 8 times 7, I'm going to get 56. So these are my two equations. So the part some of you guys are going to struggle with is you're going to say, do I add the equations or do I subtract the equations? And to answer that, you have to think about what would actually eliminate a variable. And since I have a positive 24y and another positive 24y, I would need to subtract them, because I know 24y minus 24y is going to cancel. But I have to do the whole equation. So right here I have 15x minus -32x. That minus negative turns into a plus, and I get a big 47x. 9 minus 56, that's going to be -47. And so again, this is going to work out pretty nicely. Divide both sides by 47. I end up getting x equals -1. Part of my answer, but I'm going to have to plug it back in order to get the y value. I'm going to pick this top equation here. So that's going to be 5 times, I know x is -1, plus 8y equals 3. Notice I picked the original equation before I multiplied it by 3. I don't have to. I could have chosen this one also, but I like to use the smaller numbers. So I have -5 plus 8y, 3. Add 5 on both sides. 8y, 8. Divide by 8. And I get y equals 1. Now I know my x value, I know my y value, and if I graphed these two equations, they would meet at 1, -1. Nope, sorry, I got that backwards. The x value is -1. Let me redo that. The x value is -1, so that goes right here. And the y value is a +1, that goes right there. That might be another mistake you guys make. I almost made it right there.